Hello students, this is Lalit Shukla welcoming you in our online classes. Students, if you have not subscribed our YouTube channel St. Xavier School Hardoi, first subscribe our YouTube channel and press bell icon for the notification of new videos. Students, today we are going to start our new chapter square and square roots. So in this chapter, first we understand about the square, then square root. Okay, so let's start. First we will talk about square. Right? What is the meaning of square? Listen students, when we multiply a number by itself, suppose we multiply 4 by 4, we multiply 8 by 8, then we get the product. The product is called the square of given number. Like this, suppose we multiply 4 by 4, the product will be 16. So we can say 16 is the square of 4. 16 is the square of 4. Suppose we multiply 7 by 7, so we will get 49. Then we can say that 49 is the square of 7. 49 is the square of 7. So we can say a square is a number which obtained by multiplying a number by itself. Listen me very carefully. What is the meaning of square? A square is a number that obtaining by multiplying a number by itself. A number by itself is called a square. Clear everyone? I hope आप square समझ गए होंगे. Clear? Okay. Let's talk about a perfect square. What is the meaning of a perfect square? What is the meaning of a perfect square? Suppose there is a number and that number is a square of any whole number. If the given number is the square of any whole number, then we say that the given number is a perfect square. Listen, suppose we having a number 64. Okay, we know that we can write 64 as 8 multiplied by 8. 8 8 is 16, you know. So we can write this number as 8 raised to power 2 because 8 is 2 times. So we will write this 8 raised to power 2. So see here, 64 is written as the square of 8. 64 is the written as square of 8. So 64 is a perfect square number. 64 is a perfect square number. Means हम अगर किसी नंबर को किसी सेम नंबर के किसी नंबर के स्क्वायर में लिख सकते हैं, किसी नंबर के स्क्वायर में लिख सकते हैं, then that number will be called a perfect square. Let's take another example. 225. 225. We know that we will write 225 like this: 15 multiplied by 15. A number multiplied by itself. 15 multiplied by 15. So we will write it like 15 square. 15 2 times है तो it will be written as 15 square. So 225 is written as 15 square. It means 225 is a perfect square. Is a perfect square. Clear? अच्छा, बात करते हैं if a number is given, how we find that it is a perfect square or not. Okay, हम कैसे पता लगाएंगे कि ये perfect square है या नहीं है. तो suppose we are taking a number 81. Clear? So first we find prime factorization. First we do the prime factorization of the given number. So you know very well how we factorize the number. These are the prime factorization of 81. So we will write all factors of 81 here: 3, 3, 3 and 3. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and we will make the pair of same digits. Both are same digits, so one pair is made, okay, and another pair is made of the same digits. No number is left. यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे कोई भी नंबर लेफ्ट नहीं है, सबका पेयर बन रहा है, सेम डिजिट्स का पेयर बन रहा है। तो 81 इज अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर। तो ये 81 क्या हो गया? अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर। लेट्स टेक एन अदर नंबर। सपोज वी आर गोइंग टू टेक 250. Okay, now we are going to find that 250 is a perfect square or not. So first we factorize this number. And write down all the prime factors here. 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. Now make the pair of same digits. So see here 5 5, one pair is made, but see here 1 5 is left, no other 5 is here. तो यहाँ 5 का pair नहीं बन सकता. Same with 2, 2 is single here, no other 2 is here, so 2 का भी pair यहाँ पर नहीं बन रहा है. तो here see here 2 digits are left, sorry 2 numbers are left whose pair is not made. So 250 is not a perfect square, is not a perfect square. Clear? I hope you understand how we find that a number is a perfect square or not. Clear? Okay students, now we are going to study the properties of square and square roots. This is very important term, properties of square and square roots. There are 5-6 properties we will study here. The first property of square and square roots is the number of zeros at the end of the number in a perfect square is always even. Means if any perfect square number is given and at the last zeros are given, then the number of zeros in that perfect square number will be even. Means either it is 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Okay, let's see the example. See here 4,900. 4,900 is a perfect square and this is the square of 70. We know that. Say here number of zeros at the end, the number of zeros are 2. The number of zeros are 2. This number 62,50,000. This is also a perfect square number and this is the square of 2,500. This is the square of 2,500 and see the number of zeros here. The number of zeros here is 4, which is an even number. So in any perfect square number, if zeros are there, then it will be in even numbers. Means either it is 2 or number 4 or 6 or 8, etc. Clear? So suppose any number is given to you. Suppose a number is given 8100. How we find that it is a perfect square number? First see the number of zeros here. The number of zeros is 2 and the left number is 81. 81 is the square of 9 and because the last in the last 2 zeros are there and 2 is even number, so it will be a perfect square number. Good, then it will be a perfect square number. Clear? So this was the first property of square. Now see the second property of square. Squares of even numbers are always even number and the squares of odd numbers are odd numbers. Means if you square a even number 4, you know 4 is an even number. When you square this 4, you always get 16, right? See here 4 is an even number and 16 is also an even number. If we square an odd number, we know that 9 is an odd number and the square of 9 is 81. So see here 9 is an odd number and 81 is also an odd number. So means whenever you square an even number, the result will be even. If we square an odd number, the result will be also odd. Let's take another example. 15 square. We know that the square of 15 is 225 and both are odd. Both are odd. Here both are odd, here both are even. I hope you understand this second property. Now see the third property. The third property is for every natural number, the difference of squares of two consecutive natural numbers. Point we noted, two consecutive natural numbers is equal to their sum. Suppose we having two consecutive natural numbers, any two consecutive natural numbers, suppose 4 and 5, 7 and 8, 11 and 12, 17 and 18, etc. So let's take two consecutive numbers, 8 and 9. Okay, 8 and 9. So the properties for every natural number, the difference of squares of two consecutive numbers means हमें इनके स्क्वायर का डिफरेंस फाइंड करना है. तो द स्क्वायर ऑफ 9 माइनस स्क्वायर ऑफ 8, देन द स्क्वायर ऑफ 9 इज 81 and the square of square of 8 is 64. When we subtract, we will have 17. We will have 17. Clear? But property says difference of squares of two consecutive natural numbers is equal to their sum, means the square of these two numbers will be equal to the sum of these two numbers. Means if we add these two numbers, we will get the same number, 17. See here, we have both results same, no? So this is the property. This is the property here. Means if we have two consecutive natural numbers and we are going to find the difference of their square numbers, so no need to square the numbers then subtract it. Directly add these two numbers, you will get your answer. Let's take another example. Suppose we will take any large number. Suppose we are going to find the difference of square of 24 and square of 23. We know that both numbers are consecutive natural numbers, 23 then 24. Both are consecutive natural numbers. If we find, first we find the square of these two, then subtract it, it will have much time, because first we find the square of 24, then we find the square of 23, then we subtract. Okay, but using this property you will get the answer quickly. What was the property? That the square of the difference of square of any consecutive numbers is equal to their sum, means 24 plus 23. अब इसको आप ऐड कर देंगे तो 47, means the answer will be 47. देखा आपने कितनी जल्दी हो गया प्रॉपर्टी का यूज़ करके. ऐसे हम लोग करते तो 24 का स्क्वायर करते, फिर 23 का स्क्वायर करते, फिर सबट्रैक्ट करते, इसमें थोड़ा टाइम ज़्यादा लगता. लेकिन यूजिंग दिस प्रॉपर्टी we will find the answer quickly. Clear? I hope you understand this property. Now come on the fourth property. The fourth property says for every natural number, suppose the natural number is a, the square of number means a ka square is equal to the sum of the first a odd natural numbers. Means suppose you have a natural number 7. Suppose you have a natural number 7. Then the square of natural number according to the property means the square of 7 will be 49. So it will be equal to the sum of first a means natural number. Here the natural number is 7, to the first 7 odd natural numbers. So tell me the first 7 odd natural numbers. That is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are first 7 odd natural numbers. Now if you add these 7 natural numbers, you will get the same answer, 49. Say here, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16. Good. 16 plus 9, 25. 25 plus 11, 36. And 36 plus 13 is equals to 49. Clear? Let's take other natural number. This time suppose we will take 4 and the square of 4 we know 16, right? Square of 4 कितना होता है 16. तो this time 16 will equal to first 4 odd natural numbers. तो first 4 odd natural numbers are 1 3 5 7. These 1 2 3 4 odd natural numbers. Now add these odd natural numbers. 7 plus 5, sorry, 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 5 9, and 9 plus 7 16. Clear? So where we will use this property, I am telling you. Wait, using this property, suppose if a series of odd numbers is given from starting, means 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 and then 17 then 19, and then question says add these numbers. So it is it will be take much time, na? Plus 1 plus 3 then 5 then 7 then so see here the pattern, all are the odd numbers from starting from 1. Now first natural numbers. So first count how many natural numbers are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 10 natural numbers are there. So only square 10. Only find the square of 10, which will be 100. It means the sum of these all odd numbers will be 100. Suppose one more odd number will be there. Then how many odd numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So this time we will do the square of 11. The answer will be 121. Means the sum of these odd numbers will be 121. So using this property you find the sum very easily. Clear? Now see the fifth property. Fifth property says the number of non-perfect square numbers between the squares of two consecutive numbers and n plus 1. Two consecutive numbers means if first number is 4, then 4 plus 1, next number will be 5, is 2n. Now see the example here. Suppose we are taking two consecutive numbers. Suppose we are taking 4 and suppose we are taking 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. So if we do the square of these two numbers, the square of 3 is 9 and the square of 4 is 16. Then the number non-perfect square numbers between the squares of two consecutive numbers, means हमने इनका स्क्वायर किया तो 9 and 16 के बीच में जो नॉन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर्स हैं, हाउ मैनी दे आर, आपको कैसे पता चलेगा वो कितने हैं. तो वन मेथड इज देयर, राइट डाउन ऑल द नॉन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर like 9. After 9 the first non perfect square is 10, then 11, then 12, then 13, then 14, then 15, and count them 1 2 3 4 5 6. Means there are 6 non perfect square numbers between 9 and 16. This is the first method which taking much time. And second, according to this property, that the number of non perfect square numbers is 2n. n means the first natural number, means if we multiply 2 in 3 we will get 6, and say here 1 2 3 4 5 6. तो किसी भी टू कॉन्सिक्यूटिव नंबर्स हैं उनके स्क्वायर के बीच में नॉन परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर्स जो होते हैं उनकी जो नंबर्स हैं वो कितने हैं, तो आप उसको 2n फॉर्मूले से फाइंड कर सकते हैं. मैं एक अलग दूसरा नंबर लेता हूँ. सपोज दिस टाइम वी आर टेकिंग 4, suppose we are taking 6 and 7. Okay, both are consecutive numbers, and the square of 6 is 36 and the square of 7 is 49. Now we are going to find non perfect square number between 36 and 49. So the formula is 2n, and here the first natural number is 6. So 2 into 6, it means there will be 12 numbers between 36 and 49. So count after 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47 and 48. So how many numbers are there? 12 numbers are there. Clear? We will write here 37, then 38, then 39, then 40, 41, 42, 43, 46, 47 and 48. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many numbers are there? 12. So using this property, you will find non-perfect square number between the square of any two consecutive numbers. Now see the last property of this chapter, the square. A perfect square other than 1 means 1 को छोड़ के जो बाकी perfect square numbers होते हैं leaves a remainder 0 or 1 when divided by 3 and 4. If we divide we divide perfect square number except 1 by 3 or 4, always either 0 is remainder or 1 is remainder. See the example. If we take 64, which is a perfect square number, you know, and we will divide it by 3. See here, 3 2s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. What remainder comes? 1. If we divide 64 by 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 6 are 24. What remainder comes here? 0. Means whenever you divide a perfect square number by 3 or 4, you always get either 0 or 1. Let's take other example. Suppose 225, which is a perfect square number, when divided by 3, 7s are 21 and 3 5s are 15. The remainder comes 0. And when you divide this number by 4, what remainder comes? 1. Clear? So in this property we have understand, if we divide a perfect square number by 3 or 4, we always get 0 or 1 as a remainder. Students, in this video you have studied about the square numbers, perfect square numbers and some important properties of squares. Clear? In the next video we will understand how we find square roots of the given numbers. There are two methods, prime factorization method and division method. So in next video we will talk about the square roots. Clear students? I hope you understand all the things. If any query is there, please write your query and questions in comment box. Thank you students. Take care yourself. Thank you very much.